Hello friends, welcome to our channel ABK Smart Study. In previous lecture, we have studied the part 1 of our lecture series, that is thermodynamic objectives. In this part 2, we have studied the important objectives of thermodynamic subject, and in that we have covered again 20 plus questions. So these questions are important for your upcoming exams such as UPSC IES exam, MPSC RTO AMUI mains exams, and also other technical exams such as RRB SSC. So these questions are important for all your technical exams. So let us start the video. So let us start the question 1 of the today's lecture. So question is, a liquid is boiling in an airtight vessel using an exhaust tube. The vapor is pumped out at a faster rate. Then what will happen to the liquid when the liquid is boiling in airtight vessel? So here options are: temperature will go down but boiling will continue. Option B, temperature will rise and boiling will continue. Option C, boiling will stop. And option D, whatever vapor inside will condense. So when a liquid is boiling in an airtight vessel, then its temperature will be go down but boiling will continue. So here option A, temperature will go down but boiling will continue, is the correct answer. Next question. So the next question is, the relation PV raised to gamma is equal to constant, where gamma is the ratio of the specific heats of ideal gas, is applicable to. So PV raised to gamma is equal to constant is applicable to which process? So here options are given. Option A, any adiabatic process. Option B, only reversible adiabatic process. Option C, only irreversible adiabatic process. And option D, only isothermal process. So the relation PV raised to gamma is equal to constant is the only reversible adiabatic process. So here option B is given. So only reversible adiabatic process. So here option B is the correct answer. Next question. The efficiency of any heat engine and efficiency are of a reversible heat engine. So here efficiency of any heat engine and efficiency of any reversible heat engine operating between a common heat source. So operating between common heat source and heat sink are related as. So here efficiency of heat engine, options are: efficiency of heat engine is greater than the efficiency of reversible heat engine. Option B, efficiency of heat engine less than efficiency of reversible heat engine. Option C, efficiency of heat engine is greater than or equal to efficiency of reversible heat engine. And option D, efficiency of heat engine is less than or equal to efficiency of reversible heat engine. So for heat engine, the efficiency will be maximum. So efficiency is maximum than the reversible heat engine. So TS diagram of the heat engine are given. Here process 1 to 2 is given. So here efficiency of normal heat engine is greater than the efficiency of reversible heat engine. Next question. When d is the diameter of the molecules of a gas in a confined space, then the collision frequency will be proportional to. When d is the diameter of the molecules, then what is the collision frequency is proportional to? Here option is A, proportional to D. Option B, proportional to 1 by D. option C proportional to d square, and option D proportional to 1 upon d square. So when d is the diameter of the molecules of a gas in a confined space, then the collision frequency will be proportional to its square, that is diameter square. So here option C is the correct answer. Next question. The inversion temperature Ti of a gas is related to the van der Waals constant. So inversion temperature Ti related with the van der Waals constants has options are Ti is equal to 8A upon 27R into B. Option B, Ti is equal to 27R into B upon 8A. Option C, Ti is equal to 2RB upon 8A. And option D, Ti is equal to 2A upon RB. So here the inversion temperature Ti of a gas is related to the van der Waals constant as Ti is equal to 2A upon RB. So here option D is the correct answer. Next question. If Q1 the heat absorbed and Q2 be the heat delivered, Q1 be the heat absorbed and Q2 be the heat delivered, and W be the work done on a Carnot heat pump. So here Carnot heat pump given. So the coefficient of performance of Carnot heat pump. So we know in Carnot heat pump the coefficient of performance is given by heat delivered to the system upon work done. So here option A is Q1 upon Q1 minus Q2. Option B, Q2 upon Q1 minus Q2. Option C, Q1 upon W, and option D, Q2 upon W. So here work done is equal to Q2 minus Q1. But here Q2 be the heat delivered. So here coefficient of performance of a heat pump is given by heat delivered to the system, that is Q2 upon work done. So here option D is the correct answer, that is coefficient of performance of Carnot heat pump. Next question. For a mixture of a solid, liquid and vapor phases of a pure substance in equilibrium, then the number of independent intrinsic properties needed will. So for a mixture of solid, liquid and vapor phases of a pure substance in equilibrium, the number of independent intrinsic properties needed will be. So here options are A 0, option B 1, option C 2, and option D 3. So here correct answer is option A 0, because independent intrinsic properties needed will be 0 for a mixture of solid, liquid and vapor phases. So here option A is 0 is the correct answer. Next question. In the van der Waals equation, P plus A upon V square into bracket phi minus B is equal to RT. So greater the value of constant. So greater the value of constant, then what will be happen? So option A, closer the gas is to the ideal condition. Option B, lesser are the forces of cohesion. Option C, easier is to liquefy the gas. And option D, higher is the density of the gas. So in the van der Waals equation, greater the value of constants, then it is easier to liquefy the gas. So when van der Waals equation constants are greater, then it is easier to liquefy the gas. So here option C is the correct answer. Next question. So next question is, the entropy of ideal gases is the sum of the entropies as constituents evaluated at. So here options are temperature and pressure of the mixture. Option B, temperature of the mixture and the partial pressure of constituents. Option C, temperature and volume of the mixture. Option D, pressure and volume of the mixture. So when the entropy of a mixture of ideal gas is the sum of the entropies of constituents evaluated at the temperature of the mixture and the partial pressure of the constituents. So here option B is the correct answer. Next question. In a system is said to be consisting of a pure system. So when a system is consisting of a pure substance, then when options are it is homogeneous in composition, option B it is homogeneous and invariable in chemical aggregation, option C it has only one phase, and option D it has more than one phase. So a system is said to be consisting of a pure substance when it is homogeneous and invariable in chemical aggregation. So here option B is the correct answer. Next question. In a thermodynamic analysis, a pure substance is that. So in thermodynamic analysis, pure substance is that. Options are consist of only a single chemical species, option B has no dissolved impurities, option C may have a number of chemical species but the composition remains constant, and option D is behaves as a perfect gas. So when in a thermodynamic analysis, a pure substance is that which may have a number of chemical species but the composition remains constant. So here option C is the correct answer. Next question. At a critical point, any substance will. So at a critical point, what happen in or any substance? So options are it exists all the three pages simultaneously, option B change directly from solid to vapor, option C lose phase distinction between liquid and vapor, and option D behave as an ideal gas. So at its critical point, any substance will lose its phase distinction between liquid and vapor. So at critical point, a substance will lose phase distinction between liquid and vapor. So here option C is the correct answer. Next question. In a closed system, obeys the following form of the first law equation, that is dq is change in heat is equal to change in internal energy plus P into change in volume. So this equation is given for the system obeys the which form of following form of the first law equation. So options are it is a simple compressible system undergoing reversible process, option B a pure substance undergoing infinitesimal process, option C undergoing an irreversible process, and option D undergoing an isentropic process. So here for closed system it obeys the first law equation, that is dq is equal to du plus pv in a simple compressible system undergoing reversible process. So here option A is the correct answer. Next question. If during a process the temperature and pressure of a system are related by T2 by T1 is equal to P2 upon P1 raised to gamma minus 1 upon gamma, then the system consists of. So here options are given: any gas undergoing an adiabatic process, option B an ideal gas undergoing a polytropic process, option C any pure substance undergoing an adiabatic process, and option D an ideal gas undergoing an adiabatic process. So if during a process the temperature and pressure of a system are related by the equation given, T2 upon T1 is equal to P2 upon P1 raised to gamma minus 1 upon gamma. This is for an ideal gas and undergoing an adiabatic process, and R is equal to 8.314 kilojoule per Kelvin mole K. So here option D is the correct answer. Next question. A cat weighing 2 kg jump from the floor. A cat weighing 2 kg, whose weight is 2 kg, jumps from the floor to a window of 1.5 meter height. So height of window is 1.5 meter. So neglecting the air drag, work done by the cat is. So here neglecting the air drag, so we know work done is equal to weight in m into a, weight into height. So here weight is given, weight 2 kg. We have to convert weight 2 kg into Newton. So multiply 2 into 9.81. So here work done is equal to mgh, that is 2 into 9.81 into 1.5 kilojoule. So here according to option, it comes nearly about 30 Newton meter, that is 13 Newton meter, that is 30 joule. So here option in B, that is nearly about 30 Newton meter. So option B is the correct answer. Next question. Question number 36. So in case of power failure, a battery is used to light a bulb. So in case of power failure, we have to use a battery for a light of bulb, run a fan and heat an electric iron. So for three purpose we have to use the battery. So each of 100 power rating, so each of 100 rating. So we have to use it for 10 minutes. So we use for 10 minutes. So in this process, the work done and heat supplied by the battery respectively are given by. First of all, we calculate the work supplied. So here rating of each process is 100 watt. So 100 watt of fan, 100 watt of electric iron and 100 watt of bulb. So by combining this, we have to get 300. So 300 multiplied by 10 minutes. In 10 minutes we have converted into second, that is 600. So 300 multiplied by 10 is multiplied by 600 is equal to 18,000. So by converting it into kilojoule, we get 180. So 180 is work, and so we have here used the battery for purpose. So there is no transfer of heat takes place. So here work done is equal to 180 kilojoule, which comes, and no heat transfer, that is Q is equal to 0. So here option B given 180 kilojoule work done and Q is equal to 0. So option B is the correct answer. Next question. A refrigerator with its door open is left running in a closed room. So in a closed room, we have to open the door of a refrigerator. If the fan is also on, so refrigerator fan is also on, and heat transfer from the room is negligible. So there is no transfer of heat from the room. So the room temperature will. So what happen in the room when we open the running in a closed room, we open the refrigerator door. So what happen when fan is also on? So your options are fall or sometime and then rise. So temperature will fall or sometime and then rise. Option B, keep on increasing. Option C, decreasing continuously. And option D, remain unaffected. So we open the door of running refrigerator in closed room, then the room temperature keeping in increasing. So here option B, keep on increasing, is the correct answer. Next question. Next question. Given that the critical point and triple point data for water. So here the critical point and triple point data are given, that is T critical is equal to 374 degrees Celsius, pre-critical is equal to 22.1 megapascal. In critical point temperature, at triple point 0.01 degrees Celsius and at triple point pressure 0.6 kilopascal. So indicate the phase change that will occur in following cases. So here diagram is given for above data. So the cases are given. First case, ice at 0.5 kilopascal is heated isobarically. Isobarically means constant pressure. So here constant pressure line here given in diagram is only one, that is A to B. So here first case option along AB is the correct, and second given water vapor at 400 degrees Celsius is compressed isothermally. So compressed isothermally in PV diagram, the diagram is straight line. So the straight line and above is given in C to D. So along C to D is the answer of the second case. So first case answer is along AB and second case answer is along CD. So here option A along AB and along CD is the right answer for the given. So next question. The characteristics of a control volume is R. So what is the characteristics of a control volume? Option A, volume shape and position with respect to an observer are fixed. Option B, volume shape and position with respect to an observer may change. This is wrong. Option C, is material flow across the boundary, is correct. Option D, no material flow across the boundary, is also wrong. So option 1, volume shape and position with respect to an observer are fixed, is correct for control volume, and option C, is material flow crosses the boundary, C also correct. So your option A and C both are the correct answer for the characteristics of a control volume. Next question. A body of weight 100 Newton falls freely through a distance of 10 meter against an atmospheric drag force of 5 Newton. Considering the body as the system, then work interaction is. So a body of weight 100 Newtons falls freely through a distance. So body falls freely, then its work interaction is equal to 0. For freely falling body, the work interaction is 0. So here we have consider only drag force of 5 Newton and 10 meter. So we are considering only the work transfer is 5 Newton into 10 meter is equal to 50. So 50 Newton meter is given in option D. So net work interaction is 50 Newton meter, that is 50 joule is the correct answer. So option D is the correct answer. When body falls freely, the work interaction is 0. So only air drag is given. So here option D 50 Newton meter is the correct answer. Next question. An insulated rigid vessel contains some gas. An insulated rigid vessel contains some gas and electrical resistor in a certain interval of time. Then the resistor connected to an external electric power source heats the gas. Then considering the vessel and its contents as the system. So options are heat and work transfer is 0. Option B, heat and work transfer are positive. Option C, heat transfer is 0 and work transfer is negative. And option D, heat transfer is positive and work transfer is 0. So a system is here insulated rigid vessel. So there is no heat transfer. So here heat transfer is 0 for insulated rigid vessel. So in a certain interval of time of resistor connected to an external electric power source heating the gas. Then there is no work transfer, so here power is given to heat the gas, so here work is given, so work transfer is here negative. So here option C is given, heat transfer is 0 for an insulated rigid vessel and work transfer is negative. So here option C is the correct answer of this question. Next question. In a reversible isothermal process undergone by an ideal gas. So here given reversible isothermal process undergone by an ideal gas. So options are heat transfer is 0, option B change in internal energy is 0, option C work transfer is 0, and option D heat transfer is equal to work transfer. So we know in reversible isothermal process net heat transfer is equal to the work transfer. So here option D is given is the correct answer for a reversible isothermal process. So this is our last question of our today's lecture. So we have studied the second part of our lecture and we have covered 20 questions. So share this video to your friends and subscribe our YouTube channel ABK Smart Study. Also press the bell icon and like, comment and share. Thank you for watching.